Hi, Carol. Good morning, and welcome to SmashFund and Coffee with Carol and Angela. How are you?
I'm great, Angela. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Glad to have you join us this morning.
It is such a beautiful day outside, and I'm so excited that summer is finally here.
Everything is blooming. If anybody needs lemons, be sure to contact us. You know, part of crowdfunding involves new product ideas, and so that's on the list.
Absolutely. Oh, I love that.
Wondering, what to crowdfund. I've noticed if I've asked someone, well, what would you like to crowdfund? Sometimes they're just blank. And it's especially women. I think women are more talkers about the things that are important to them, what's going on in their lives, what they'd like to do, things they want to see changed. And once those ideas come popping out, crowdfunding just can be a really wonderful solution to getting the funding to making those things happen.
Yeah, and I was reading something this morning. It was actually an article on, not necessarily stay-at-home moms, but moms have chosen to leave the workforce and be able to become their own entrepreneurs and still be there for their kids, because they were paying just as much to put their kids in daycare as they were making at their 9-to-5 jobs. And
absolutely.
It's a tragedy because, kids need their parents.
They need their parents. When we had kids, we know sometimes the grandparents would watch the kids or the neighbor. But those options are getting slimmer.
Right.
And moms have a tremendous responsibility on their shoulders.
And we have become a two-income society just to make ends meet. So it was talking about how companies like Young Living and Melaleuca, and there's a clothing company called LuLaRoe, and how they are really creating an opportunity for people to be able to become their own entrepreneurs and still be there for their children. And I see that same thing as an opportunity, as the SmashFund opportunity, because it will allow you to live your passion while being there for your family.
Oh, gosh, yes. Do you remember how women used to get together and have coffee clutches and talk about the kids and talk about life? But it seems that when women get together today, they're talking, of course, about those things, but then they talk about the world and politics and their careers. And I was thinking, what a great idea to just have groups of women come together, talk about what their desires are and their dreams are, and help each other to develop that and launch it into a crowdfunding experience.
I think that is fantastic and well needed. I also think that mentoring is such a big and important thing, especially for women, because you don't see a lot of, at least when I was younger, there weren't a lot of women doing what I did. The mentoring came from the male side, and it was a completely different experience. But today there are a lot of women, especially our age women, who've actually had to grow up in a workforce that can really provide value to the younger generation and how it was done. In fact, one of the original things that I'm going to crowdfund was the Ordinary Extraordinary Women series.
Oh, I love that idea.
And part of that was a giving back component where you chose one intern to work alongside you for 6 months to a year, and you mentored them. And for me, I love that part of it. I love that giving back component.
Well, it's exciting, not just imparting the information, because heavens knows we have a wealth of experiences, but when you see it land on somebody and their eyes open up and their expressions change because you've made a difference, an inroad in helping somebody. It's a great place to be.
Yeah. And you and I have always talked about, you were saying you want the family compound with the central garden. And, it goes back to almost like it was when I was a kid growing up, that you were surrounded by immediate and extended family, and they were close by, and there were people that you could rely on. And in today's society, it almost has to be friends that are there for you like that, because
that's
God
true.
knows.
When I first had that idea, I had heard it, it had to be 25 years ago, and I met a woman. I was having my nails done in a salon, and she was talking about her house, and she called it the family compound. And I said, what is that? And they had 10 acres of land out here in California, and they had built a home for themselves and then smaller homes for their children. And they had a community garden, and they had goats. And that idea stuck to me like a postage stamp.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't until recently the idea got resurrected when my future daughter-in-law mentioned, wouldn't it be great if we all lived on a big piece of land and so on and so on. I said, oh, my gosh, I've had that thought in my head for a very long time. And it seemed like pie in the sky, but it isn't. Any idea that you have, a dream that you have, if it has real meaning and value to you, it doesn't go away. You just need to find a way to make it happen. And This could be crowdfunded because the vegetables that we grow can be shared with the community.
Yes.
It's thinking beyond the family, the immediate family, and thinking about the community.
Yeah. And you can become self-sustained.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. And for those of us, who don't have family nearby for one reason or another, because I know a lot of our kids who grow up, they have to move away for the job because the job isn't necessarily in the neighborhood anymore. We can create these communities with our friends.
Yeah, thank goodness for friends. We call them soul families.
Right. The family we choose when we're born into dysfunctional ones. Well, I would like to, Carol and I would like to extend an invitation to anyone who'd like to be a guest on our call.
Email us at ismashfund@gmail.com.
And send me a copy of your URL and a photograph of your coffee mug, and we would love to have you as a guest.
Absolutely. We'd love to hear what ideas you have, what dreams you may have, any experiences you may have with crowdfunding. Please join us, and let's share this out to everyone.
Well, we wish everybody a beautiful day, and maybe our next call will be SmashFund and Cocktails with Carol and Angela, especially since we got the 4th of July coming up. Well, maybe we'll make a special 4th of July cocktail.
That sounds
and
lovely.
Share it. I'll then SmashFund my new brand of alcohol.
Independence Day. Let's celebrate that.
Right. That's right, because SmashFund will make us all independent.
That's right.
All right, everybody. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.
Have
Bye.
a wonderful day. Thanks. Bye.